The American Express Dining Awards 2020 has been absolutely reimagined. And what that means is we've really thought differently around the types of categories we'd like to recognize, how restaurants should be assessed, who the judges might be, as well as what our card members are looking for when they go for an amazing night out of lifestyle, dining, entertainment, and incredible food.
As head judge of the American Express Dining Awards, especially when looking for the American Express Restaurant of the Year, I've been looking for innovation, I've been looking for experiences.
As an American Express judge, I'm aware that American Express is a lifestyle brand. I have a responsibility to the restaurants that I'm reviewing, in that I have to understand the passion that drives them. I have to understand the experience that they're trying to curate for their guests.
The responsibility that you carry as a judge is critical. You walk into a place, these are people who've put their hearts, their money, and their all into their restaurants, into their food, etc. So you've got to be very sensitive to that.
The restaurant industry has gone through a number of evolutions in the last 2 decades since we first launched the awards, and we felt it really important to highlight the developments that have taken place. We've assembled an expert panel of lifestyle and food judges who will continue to assess these categories as we've introduced them for the first time this year, make sure that these categories are the most important, pertinent, and relevant for the restaurants that are in the awards this year.
The best newcomer category encompasses the restaurant that has just made the list. It could be a new opening, or it could be a restaurant that has been under the radar and is now made it onto the American Express Dining Awards.
The Pioneer Chef category is an interesting one in that these chefs are creative, they're groundbreaking, they're innovative, they're constantly pushing boundaries.
What I look for in the service category is first the people, how people are trained, what their attitude is like. The second thing is your knowledge of what you're doing is critical.
The young talent category is one that excites me. On my rounds of restaurants, I've seen so many young individuals that are passionate and driven, whether they're sommeliers or restaurant managers or chefs that are coming up through the ranks. And for me, it illustrates to me how dynamic this industry is.
The PSA category is a category I'm super excited about. It's not really about an African restaurant as such, but more a restaurant that captures the zeitgeist of the country. It's just all-encompassing, warm South African restaurant.
In terms of style, what I look for is, does it complement the environment? I think restaurants aren't just about sitting down and eating, but the all-round experience is everything.
The best kept secret. This is an interesting one because these are restaurateurs who are trading just a little under the radar. And to some extent, one wants to keep this private, but I think these people do need support, and I think we do need to let the public know about them.
What I look for in the wine category is lots of wine, obviously, but has it been thought through carefully? I am looking for a global experience. I'm looking for South African gems, but also to relook at places that we have been to.
We will make sure that these categories that have been introduced this year are assessed in the most appropriate, professional, and exciting manner. And we look forward to sharing those with you on the evening.